That was the war. Madison Square Garden on its feet.
I think they're going to rob this man to smithereens. I think they're going to listen. It wasn't a close fight to me. I mean, close in a 1-16-112. Obviously you got to count the knockdown that Derevyanchenko suffered. What was that, round number 2? We're going to get you some highlights. He also was cut. Now, say what you want. I'm going to say that Golovkin has aged. And somewhere, our big homie up there, where's he at? Right there. Abel Hussein is smiling up in Big Bear. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We are here live, real time, and we're going to listen to the cards. Now, don't you know that Golovkin has equity in the zone? He's supposed to make, what, about $13+ million? $13+ million.
That Golovkin is the favorite. You expect him to do better. Derevyanchenko boxed very well early on, but he went down from that grazing shot to the top of the head. That was in the first round. In round 2, this is where we believe the cut occurred, and from a punch. Can the commission overruled? But either way, it goes to the scorecards anyway, because Derevyanchenko's corner did such an outstanding job closing that up. There were the body shots, and that's the most hurt I think I've ever seen Golovkin, Sergiy.
That's the most hurt anyone's ever seen Golovkin. It was to the body. That was his kryptonite. And Derevyanchenko kept backing him up, kept digging away at the body, and that's the reason these close rounds, I would think some judges love the work from Derevyanchenko.
Well, he was consistent. He was busy. He landed 230 power shots. The most punches by any opponent of Triple G.
Bloody, bruised, hurt, facing adversary. Keep coming forward. That's exactly what champions are made of. This is a great fight. It was a great fight.
And Golovkin tried to pull it out many, many times, saying, no, I'm going to answer this guy right now. But again, 230 shots.
He just outworked him. I can't wait for him to show the punch stats. Derevyanchenko outworked him. Derevyanchenko was very active to the body. And for some reason, I thought that this fight was going to kind of go like this. Now, don't get me confused with a lot of other channels who go out there with, here's Chris Mannix's card.
By 1 point. Look, and he mentioned, and we do this a lot, Sergiy, when we're looking at a fight, we're scoring it. I've done this for decades. You not only have to score it, but then you have to circle how many of those rounds could a judge read.
So, Golovkin signed a $100 million or so contract. He has equity, means that he makes some money off of events with the zone. I'm not going to get into the mumbo jumbo, but basically, John Skipper was on the edge of his seat. He is the guy who runs the Zone USA. Used to run ESPN, had some issues with some nose clams. But I think that Golovkin lost this fight. And somebody like Canelo's looking like, put it this way. If he gets away with a decision, in my opinion, which would be a bad decision. I'm not going to say it's a robbery. You can't say close fights are robberies, right? But if he was to get away with a decision, he may be able to get the Canelo third fight. And Canelo could lose to Kovalev. The Zone, man, let's listen in. And if
the Mecca of boxing,
if Derevyanchenko wins,
Kevin Morgan scores.
He's going to get Charlo.
114, 113. Eric Marlinsky and Frank Lombardi both have it 115 to 112 to the winner by unanimous decision. Once again, a world champion from Karaganda, Kazakhstan, the new IBF IBO middleweight champion of the world, Gennadiy Golovkin,
bastard.
Triple G.
115, 112, 114, 113. Gennadiy Golovkin pulls it out. Now, maybe you agree, maybe you don't. But those rounds were close, Sergio. We said it all throughout. And Chris is scoring it one way, doing the best he can. These judges also do the best they can. I don't consider it outrageous. I'm a bit surprised, but not outrageous.
No, it's outrageous.
They just robbed that man, bro.
You going live tonight?
Yeah, man. This shit is ugly, bro. He was looking old. Yo, let me hit you up. Y'all got to do this video.
All right, I got you.
All right.
Went through hell. He was the only one seriously and visibly hurt. What a fight.
Hey, look, everybody just does their best. Steve Smoker just sat down next to me and he thought he liked Chris Mannix's scorecard. You can have it, and Chris had it.
Listen, we got to listen to the post-fight interview. Obviously, Golovkin with his broken English, but we would have saw Derevyanchenko versus Charlo. Can you imagine if Derevyanchenko would have got that decision? And in my opinion, he should have. Yo, Golovkin wasn't doing shit. He was getting outworked. He was getting touched up. He never been hit like that. Jabs, body shots. You can say he was looking his age. You can say maybe he got a little too smug. Maybe he's wearing too many hats. But yo, man, that shit, look at these punch stats. That shit looks a little bit deceiving to me, man.
I didn't see Golovkin landed more punches. Again, according to CompuBox, they're doing the best they can. Derevyanchenko out throwing, but not out landing. The power shots, though, widely in favor of Derevyanchenko. It's an inexact science and craft, Sergio. Scoring a fight round by round, you turn it in. It's a 10-point must system, and when you turn that round in, it's gone. You don't make good rounds, you don't collect them back, you don't talk to anybody, you hand it in, and it's gone. That's it, and that's how you end.
That knockdown was crucial to the scoring, but 114, 113, as close as it gets.
Chris Mannix is in the ring. We're going to speak to both fighters. Chris, take it away.
You know the zone commentator's not going to bite the hand that feed him.
You are
Listen
a
in.
middleweight champion once again, but this was as close a fight as you can get. When that final bell rang, did you think you had won?
No, absolutely. Guys, come on.
They booing that nigga, man. It's
I
crazy.
want to say thank you so much, my opponent. This is great job, just I respect his team. I told you, he's very tough guy. This is
a first
experience for me. Right now, I understand I need more.
What did you need more of?
Absolutely, just focus in boxing. Just after first round, I feel, just easy fight for me. No, this is tough fight.
Look, you are one of the best conditioned fighters in boxing usually. Third or fourth round, you looked a little more winded than we're used to seeing. How did you feel physically coming into this fight?
Physically so good, right now I think it's a bad day for me. It's a good day for Sergiy, for his team, guys, this is a huge experience for me. Right now I'm ready. Right now I know what I need exactly.
After you pick up that knockdown, did you lose any focus? Did it change you at all?
Right, I'm lost a little bit focus. After that first round, I think this is easy fight for me. And Sergiy ready, respect,
He came right at you in this fight, tried to force the action in this fight. Did you expect that type of fight from him?
Yeah, I think so. He showed me a so big heart, I'm ready.
This was one of those fights that was so close. I know you have big goals in the division, but does this fight deserve a rematch?
Absolutely. If you big fight for the zone for people, of course I'm ready. Guys, I'm a boxer. I'm ready for anything.
You talked to Sergiy for about a minute or so right after the decision was announced. What did you say to him?
I tell him, hey, Sergiy, this is best fight for me. It's a huge experience. It's maximum. This is draw. Just respect his team.
You had hoped after being here in June that you'd be back here fighting Canelo Alvarez and not Sergiy Derevyanchenko. Did that affect your focus at all during the camp for this fight?
100%. Right now, this is my experience. I need a little bit more. I need still strong in my camp. Just more serious.
You had said when I talked to you after you beat Steve Rolls, I said, who do you want next? You said, everybody knows who I want next. Is it still the same? Do you still want Canelo in your next fight?
Absolutely. I'm open for anybody. Look, just so many great champions right now here. Just Sergiy, a lot of boys, come on.
You got a little bit of commotion here in the ring, but that's okay. Did you learn anything about yourself in a fight like this? At 37 years old, do you have to do anything differently to fight at the top level?
I need to work hard, just I need a little bit more focus.
What has to happen for you to get Canelo Alvarez in the ring?
Everything is ready. Just call to Canelo. If he said yes, let's do it.
Congratulations, Gennadiy. You are world champion once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, fellas. Thank you, guys.
I'm going to turn to Sergiy Derevyanchenko. He's over here. Sergiy, second fight at Madison Square Garden. Second time you've come up a little bit short, but it sure seems like you won the crowd. How are you feeling right now?
Ты выиграл толпу. Как ты себя чувствуешь?
Я чувствую себя хорошо. Спасибо моим болельщикам. Спасибо моей команде, что они мне помогали. И спасибо, кто пришел сюда, Нью-Йорк. Все мои болельщики с Украины, с Нью-Йорка, с Бруклина. Thank you so much.
I feel great. Thank you so much to all my fans, to everybody who came to Madison Square Garden. Thank you for my team. I want to thank everybody. It was a great night of boxing.
The second round, you took that bad cut. You can see it. Tough over your eye. You had to paw at it all night to keep the blood out of it. How did that cut change this fight?
Как эта сечка изменила бой?
Да, сечка мне иногда закрывала глаз. Я иногда не видел. И иногда, когда она затекал мой глаз, он меня находил боковым ударом.
The cut really changed the fight. I couldn't see at times, and he was targeting the eye, but, no excuses. It is what it is. I was trying my best.
You told me before the fight your game plan was to move around and stay active in the ring. You took the fight to Gennadiy Golovkin in ways that we've seen few fighters do it in his entire career. What made you do that?
Потому что когда я начал двигаться, я ему начал давать пространство, и он начал меня попадать своими ударами длинными справа. Я решил, когда я с ним и его сталкиваю назад, тогда у него не получалось, и у меня больше получалось хороших атак.
When I started moving, I felt like I was giving him room, and I was getting hit with those looping shots that Golovkin threw, and that's why I started taking the fight to him and getting closer and not giving him room for maneuver.
You took that knockdown early in the fight, but it looks like you recovered extremely quickly. Did that give you any sense of just what his power would feel like?
То есть разница в чем с его ударами была?
Я не знаю, я не видел этот удар, и он мне попал в область затылка, в эту область. Да, и я нагибался, уклонялся вниз, и он мне правым попал в эту сторону, в затыльную сторону.
He hit me in the back of the head. He hit me behind the ear. I didn't really see the punch, but it didn't really affect me that much.
But,
Took the shot in the back of the head.
Да, я встал и начал продолжать бой, и не было сильно такого потрясения.
I got up and I wasn't really hurt, so I continued to fight, and it was nothing too bad.
You've been in some close fights before. You had a narrow loss to Daniel Jacobs. You didn't get a rematch there. Do you believe you deserve a rematch to this fight?
Заслуживаешь рематч в этом бою.
Да, я бы хотел рематч, если это возможно, я готов.
I would like the rematch if it's possible. I'm ready.
Congratulations, Sergiy, on a terrific performance.
Thank you.
Brian?
Chris, thank you very much. There's no question, Sergiy.
Maybe I saw a different fight. Because people saying that shit was close. I saw the last quarter of the fight, Golovkin not really doing shit. And, not necessarily in survival mode, but I'm sorry. I can't say that he won this fight. Draw at best. But I can't say that he won this shit. Now, understand that in this type of environment and with Golovkin being the money man that he is now, he can say that he's going to get decisions now. Look, he getting that star treatment. He getting that star money. So will Canelo fight him now? He seems like easier pickings, but Canelo's got to get through Kovalev. And that fight is what, 24 days? What? No, not 24. About 26 days or so away. That shit is next month. Canelo versus Kovalev. And he's going to have to get to the body of Kovalev. Now, he's going to be able to get to the body of Golovkin in a much cleaner fashion than Derevyanchenko. But I just was saying is Derevyanchenko is seasoned, you know, and with his fight with Danny Jacobs, Jack Couquet, you know, I kind of expected for him to go all out with this, you know, and he was a different style that Golovkin hasn't seen before. Remember, David Lemieux wasn't able to be that style. Now, one thing is for sure is he did kind of mention it. I don't know if he was mentioning it in like a broken English type of way, but he's got to like get back to boxing. He's doing too much shit with the fucking 1980s suits and shit, Miami Vice looking shit. Like that, I don't like all that smug shit he been on, man. Like, get back to the roots of what Golovkin really was, you know. And what was that Mexican style shit? I understand he's more mature, but this was the perfect, like, he wasn't throwing any punches. He was just sitting there. There was a few rounds. He was just sitting there letting Derevyanchenko just do whatever he wanted. Then every now and then he'd throw one clean punch. But when it comes to the ring aggressor, who was the ring aggressor, right? Who was the ring general? Whether it was erratic or not, who's the ring general? I don't think it was Golovkin. Remember, I'm sitting here watching this shit. You don't got to tell me don't watch the motherfucking shit with the commentary. I fucking covered hundreds of fights on YouTube at this point in time in my career. So Golovkin got some loving, not hometown loving, but this is what, his 7th fight in Madison Square Garden in New York or whatever. He's got some love. You know, in a way, you can kind of be a little bit happy for him with the way he was treated in the Canelo fights. So there's got to be a pride booster. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get some, you know, decisions too. I'm Golovkin. But this also may make it difficult for the fight to be in New York, because remember, for Canelo Golovkin 3, he wants it at neutral ground. And if he's going to be getting decisions like this, whether you believe however he won or not, a lot of fans, I mean, Canelo's side may say like, yeah, we're definitely not going to New York now. Look, of course they're going to say, of course Canelo's side is going to say, yeah, he lost that fight. We saw it. He lost it clear as day. Oscar De La Hoya probably somewhere right now with some bitches or something, doing some questionable activity. He's going to be tweeting some shit soon. They'll probably get back in the good graces of Canelo. So, shout out to Sergiy Derevyanchenko. He's going to go back to PBC right now. And now they can sell him versus Jamal Charlo. After Jamal Charlo gets through, if he gets through Dennis Hogan, of course. That fight's supposed to be announced. Could definitely be on Showtime. But yeah, you know, Derevyanchenko Charlo, he can get another shot. He'll be in a style that Charlo hasn't seen before. You know. Remember, he is a PBC fighter. Sam Watson, the liaison or whatever you want to call him of the right-hand man of Al Heyman, was there with him. You know? I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.
A fantastic fight, and I wouldn't say for once, but maybe in his mind, hey, this time I got the